Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for another little update on how I'm getting on with my 1/6 scale Artisan Agent K figure from Blade Runner 2049. I've reviewed the figure I've showed you on the channel when I changed the color of the jacket, and I've done some work on the regular head sculpt because I like the sculpt a lot. I think it's pretty much perfect to Ryan Gosling. I think the paint job on the eyes is good, but there's something about it that just wasn't sitting right with me compared to the battle damage one with the plaster across his nose and all the blood. That one's pretty damn awesome. So I thought, rather than me even attempting to repaint the actual skin on this head sculpt, which I just don't feel confident doing that, I thought I'd try and make this head sculpt make sense in another way, where I thought to myself, because it's all there, it just, something isn't right about it for me personally. So I thought if I base it on when he goes through the wall at the beginning of the movie and when he's talking to Madam in the spinner and he's a little bit banged up but not too bad, added the mud and the blood. I realised couldn't see it until I was editing this video, but the brown wash has gone in between the fingers there and needs to be removed. That's easy enough to do. I'll fix that later. I was trying to make his hands match the tone of his face, because the hands they give you, they're really accurate sculpts to Ryan Gosling's hands. You see in that opening scene when he's cleaning his hands in the sink with the eyeball, the sculpted fingers that come with the Artisan figure are very accurate to that scene. But I think this has turned out great. I've done a lot of work on the jacket, weathering all over the figure, the sweater, the pants. Didn't do anything to the boots. I did repaint the hair darker and went over it with a dry brush to highlight the hair a little bit. You can notice that at the sides at certain points in the video. And just copied the blood patterns from that beginning of the movie. Added the mud just to... He was pretty grimy in that scene as well, but I think the mud helps, at least on one side of the face, just distract you from anything that might be standing out as inaccurate on the head sculpt. A little bit of weathering on the jacket here. Not finished with this. There's still more work to be done. So this is technically the clean jacket, and I've got to do a lot more work on the bloody one. Did some weathering to the back of the jacket here, but it's not showing up too much on camera, so I'll be doing more of that soon. You can see the weathering at the back of the pants here where they meet the boots. That turned out nice and subtle, not too in your face. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of, just rewatching scenes of the film, especially that beginning, basing it on this. You got the bloody nose, you see that close up in a minute. Use the perma blood and various watered down acrylic browns and black paints, and it's all come together really nice. I mean, the collar being adjusted now, glued in various spots, and the bloody ear. Oh, I went over the stubble as well, a bit of a wash to make the stubble a little bit more intense. But I love the bloody nose, coming down across the corner of the mouth and towards the chin, corner of the eye, and top of its temple. Because the eyes are really good. I tried to go over the eyelids with a brown wash just slightly, just to give a little bit more of an impression of eyelashes. It was very subtle, but it made a slight difference. So, what's next? Well, I don't think I'll be doing anything to the battle damage head sculpt. I like the way that one looks. I've got to do more work on the jackets here, and that's about it really. I mean, you probably won't see another video on this figure for a while. Anything else that I do, I'm not sure it would be worth doing a whole nother video for. This was me just checking again. I got after all the washes on the hands, managed to get them to match up with the skin on his face quite well. But you can see how detailed the sculpt is once you do the wash. Very, very good hands. And yeah. The colour. Yeah, the jacket turned out great. If you've seen that video, I was very happy with the results of that. And I couldn't be happier. And it's nice and easy to achieve. And I showed you how to do it in the video, so shouldn't have any problems with that. Thank you for all the support on these videos. Thank you for all the love that you showed on the T800 Battle Damage Hot Toys figure review. That was really nice, guys. Thanks for that. And now I just got to get back on with the masks. I got quite a few masks to do for folks, customers for Halloween. Got about 6 on the go, so I've got to get busy with that. So expect a few mask videos over the next few days. And should be getting the Scream Greats Rob Zombie Michael Myers figure soon. Do a review on that. And there's another werewolf coming, the Great Wolves 1/12 scale, the white one. There is yeah, there's other stuff. There's other stuff coming. I'll have to do another live stream soon. It's been a while since I did one. I used to do one every Sunday, pretty religiously there for about a year or two. But yeah, I haven't done one in a while. So I'm going to have to get that happening for you, because it's always fun to check in with you guys and when we talk about current events and 1/6 shenanigans and movies, music and all that good stuff. So I'm not sure exactly when, but I will let you know on Instagram with a post before I do the live stream, and then we can all check in and catch up. I got my buddy coming round to watch Blade Runner on Tuesday, because I showed him a clip of it last time he was here, and he's like, oh, that looks really good, we got to watch that. But I remember how lost I was, because I hadn't seen the original when I watched Blade Runner 2049 for the first time. It took me a couple of watches before I understood the movie a bit better. I've seen it a bunch now. Now I'm pretty good with it. But I'll talk him through it. Or should I not talk him through it as we're watching it? Should I just shut up and let him figure it out for himself? Anyway, looking forward to watching that with him. It's nice when you watch a film that you really love with someone who hasn't seen it before. That's always my favourite thing to do with Dog Soldiers or any number of, or The Crow or something like that. Dog Soldiers is my favourite film to watch with someone who's never seen Dog Soldiers. Alright folks, drop a like on this one for me, share it around if you can, and thank you for all the support on the channel. Got loads of good stuff coming up soon, so I hope you're all doing really well. October is fast approaching, my favourite month of the year. Halloween is soon upon us. Alright folks, take it easy, see you soon, bye bye.